I'm Mario Quinteros with Solution Self-Chem, and today we're outside using our B&G sprayer to spray some unwanted weeds. And as we were spraying, we did realize we had a small leak on our valve. So how about we take this inside and let's diagnose it and take care of the problem. Alright, so we're back inside now. The valve is leaking back here by the valve packing nut. And typically there's a couple scenarios that could possibly be. One would be that the actual packing nut is loose. The other is if it's a new style gun, then the actual valve packing nut has an O-ring built in. If it's an old style B&G, the actual body contains 3 packing that we would replace. First things first though, let's try the easy way out and let's tighten this valve packing. All you need is a 3/8 inch wrench. Get right on the valve packing, turn it to the right. A couple turns typically will do it. You don't want to over tighten it, because if you do, when you go to spray, it will stay in the open position and won't shut off. We've actually tried this particular one and it's still leaking, so what we're going to do is take it apart. So if you like, get a little closer here and we'll go ahead and work on this together. Alright, so we're back here in the shop, and I'm just using the countertop area here to work on this. But for you guys at home, if you have a vice grip, go ahead and use that. It will make a world of a difference on how easy it is to take these pieces off. First thing though, we are going to remove this this nut right here. This is just safety. If you screw all the way down, it prevents you from accidentally squeezing the trigger. Comes with a little E-clip. I had already removed it right in that little area. Just pop that out with the flathead screwdriver, and then go ahead and back this area up, back this little thing up. Then on the actual trigger here, you have a flathead screw that goes all the way through and has another flathead screw on the other side that screws into it. So just get 2 flatheads and remove it. And I also cheated on this. I've already taken the other portion of it off. And if you guys are wondering what the other side looks like, well, this is it here. It's just a smaller screw. Once you've taken that out, just go ahead and get this trigger here, move it to back in there, and you have to kind of turn it a little bit on this body. Every now and then it'll get a little tricky, but it will come out. There it goes. Now you've removed that, the next thing would be to loosen these 2 bolts. They butt up right to each other. Sometimes you will have to hold this down. Typically it's a 7/16, and then on this end here, it's just a flathead screwdriver. So just hold that right there. Turn that piece out first. And that's what that piece looks like. That comes off. The next would be to actually remove the actual nut that's on the cable. Every now and then, like I said, these get a little hard to just do by hand, so you may want to use a wrench. This particular one's real easy, so I'm just using my fingers. And last but not least, we're going to replace the valve packing on this valve. This is the newer style B&Gs, so the valve packing is already built into this nut. So all that we have to do is first loosen it up. And once that's a little loose, typically, you go back in there with your fingers and once again, just continue to remove that. So pull that out. And as you can see, this is the reason why this one is failing. The actual O-rings out of the valve packing. So we'll just remove that. And for those of you wondering how this should look, I have one here. This is the good one, the actual O-rings inside of the valve packing. So we're gonna go ahead and take the time. We'll go ahead and put this this valve packing back in there. It goes back in the same order as we took it off. Just do it in reverse. And let me get this together and let's take it outside. Okay, so we're back outside now, and we got this all put back together. Just wanted to remind you once again that when you do get it all put back together and pressure it up, go ahead and squeeze the trigger. If there's a little bit of a drip still here, All you have to do, tighten on the actual valve packing nut. Once again, just snug, don't overdo it, because if you do, the valve won't shut off. So that's pretty much it. This one here is back up and running. We're spraying just perfectly well. Hands are dry, so we're good here. For anybody, for any other questions or tips, call our 1-800 number or any one of our locations. Hey, I'm Mario Quinteros, Solution Self Chem. Ask us how, do it yourself.